2, 1, hands together, ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's transpose that to G major. We're going to play with both hands and we're going to start on the G above middle C. Okay? Now, what is the change? What do we need to watch out for? The F sharp, right? Alright, so get ready, and the first three fingers, well, left hand will be G, F sharp, and E. Okay, get your fingers ready, don't wait until you get there to play the F sharp. Alright, we're going to play both hands together because now we know that we're mirroring the fingering. Okay, ready? I'm calling out the finger numbers, tempo stays the same. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now what we have left are the minor keys. Now that gets a little bit tricky, right? Because we have two types. Which are those?
Harmonic and melodic.
Harmonic and melodic. So what happens in minor harmonic scale in terms of what are we lowering and what are we raising?
In the harmonic, you raise the 7th degree.
And then the third one is lowered, right? Because that's, if we're at C minor, we have 3 flats, and the third is the E flat, right? And then we're raising the B flat to B, okay? So let's go over that. So I'm just going to map it for you. C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B, there's that hole, there's that gap, and C, okay? And back down. So get ready. Fingering stays the same, all right? Just right hand for now, okay? Ready, go. C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B, C, B, A flat, G, F, E flat, D, and C, okay? Make sure that your wrist is the follow through motion on each of the fingers, okay? So you don't get your wrist locked and uncomfortable. All right, let's map left hand. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. B, B, A flat, G, F, E flat, D, C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B, and C. Okay? Great. Now let's put hands together. And ready, go. C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, excellent. So for the practice purposes, how are you going to practice it? Well, exactly how it was introduced to you. Right hand first, left hand first. Before you start to practice any of these scales, you need to make sure that you understand how many flats and sharps. What is happening within the scale. So everything that you just heard, if you go through that same routine in your practice, and then repetition obviously on top of it, then you're going to be just fine, y'all. Now we're going to, today, we're going to wrap the technique portion with the harmonic G minor, because that's really all we need, because when we're playing the chord progression, we're really not using the B flat for the dominant chord, right? Or the F in G minor, right? We're using actually harmonic scale. We're deriving the dominant off of the harmonic scale. We understand that, right? So we're going to focus on the harmonic only, okay? And then next time we're going to add the melodic. So with the G minor, can anybody spell out the G minor harmonic scale for me? Dina, can you try it?
Yeah, so it's G, A, B flat, C,
Okay. Is the fingering and changing any?
No.
No, it stays the same, right? So you just heard it, so let's just map the right hand first. Ready, go. G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F sharp, G, F sharp, E flat, D, C, B flat, A, and G. Okay, left hand, starting at from the same key. Ready? Where is going to be your second and third?
On F sharp.
On F sharp and E flat. Okay, so the fingers are already on the keys. Ready, go. G, F sharp, E flat, D, C, B flat, A, G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F sharp, and G. There you go, off. Excellent. Both hands. Let's see if we can manage. I'm going to go out the finger numbers, okay? Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower wrist. Excellent, 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 excellent. So, pat yourself on the back. You got through scales, of course. So, now, we're going to move on. You should all have this handout, Pleasant Morning. That's going to be our repertoire that we're going to work on. And first, I'm going to play that for you, what that means for you. And I want you to listen for patterns, changes of harmony, because what we're going to try to discover together is the structure of this, is the form, the structure of this piece. Okay? So, here we go. Pleasant Morning by John Louis Freeball. When you look at the tempo marking at the beginning, do you agree with the tempo? Do you think it should be slower or faster, or you happy with what I did? Like a moderato, right? Medium, moderato. Well, I did it on purpose. I played it slower on purpose because we're going to start, when we start practicing something, how do we start practicing? As fast as possible. No, of course, slow practice, right? But I asked you to listen for patterns and changes. So, Jeremy, could you tell me where did you notice a change in either pattern or harmony?
On harmony, it changes from the first measure to the second measure. You start on tonic and shift to dominant.
Right, but I'm looking more for big changes. Like you're basically within dominant, tonic, dominant, our chords, right? And back to tonic. Then you have the change to fourth. That's within one harmonic mode or table, right? But where does it change that we're completely in a different kind of harmonic mode, and where the pattern changes? What is the initial pattern? Let's start with that. Scale, exactly. Now where does that change?
Measure 9.
In measure 9, right? Everybody see it? Yeah, and that's where we're moving up to the dominant, right? So from C and dominant, we're getting to dominant, exactly. Back to, if you would compare measure 16 between 17 and 24. Did you see that before? What measures?
It's the beginning.
It's the beginning, right? So then, would you all agree that a measure 1 through 8 is A section? Then we have measure 9 through 16 B section. And then we're repeating exactly measure 1 through 8 between 17 and 24. Now what happens at 25?
The left hand has the scale.
Yeah, something completely different happens. What is that in music and form? Additional tail sort of a thing. What is that called? What is that magic Italian word? Coda. Right? The tail, Italian for tail, is coda. So that's what happens in measure 25 through the end. It's basically the composer is telling us, yes, really, I am driving this piece till the end. This is the end, okay? So now, you mentioned before that we have the scale, and then we have sort of, what kind of a pattern do we have in measure 9? Is it 5-finger pattern? Are we using 5 fingers? Sort of. Some sort of variation. Yes? Kind of, right? So, can you tell me, can you find both scales and the patterns within the first section in one place, sort of continuously, in the A section, in the right hand, where you have scale followed by that pattern? Do you see it? Yeah? So we have scale in measure 5 and 6, yes? And then we have the patterns in measures 7 and 8. So let's go over that together, okay? So with the scale, we just play the scale, right? Starting on middle C. So now we're just moving to the C above middle C. So let's start at measure 5, C major scale, and we're going ascending, and then in measure 6, descending, and then we're ending up the scale with, instead of on C, we're going to end it up on D, okay? Ready? And I'm going to count it off, and because we're in 8 notes, and in 4/4 measure, I'm going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? So 1 and 2